Howdy and welcome back to my little shop of horrors. Well, as usual, things are not going as planned. As you can see here, I'm on Plan B. I think it's Plan B. I'm not sure. It could be C, D, F, something. I'm trying to whack off a hunk of this aluminum that I bought for the project that I'm actually working on. This is another piece that I'm having to whack on to try and get around an issue I just ran into. So, as you can see, this is just a friggin' disaster. Oh my goodness, this is a mess. This is gonna be a joy. It's gonna take me an hour to clean the mess up. It is what it is. I'm just glad I had this chunk laying around here. We'll throw some more goop at it just for fun. You know, try to keep the chips out of the teeth. I think that's what takes so long. I sped it up a little bit because it took an hour and 45 minutes to cut through that damn thing the last time I hacked off a piece, and I don't want to leak that long. So here's the issue that I got. Come down here to my little machine here. I need to cut slot in that, or keyway. I need to cut a keyway in both ends of this, right? So that's as far down as the quill goes. And as you can see, there seems to be a discrepancy. So I'm gonna whack that piece off, jack this up 2¼ inches, and that should give me plenty. I'm gonna have to get some, well, I got the kit down here somewhere. So I'm gonna have to use some longer hold downs, and I'll just clamp this vise to that block and clamp the whole schmear here, and hopefully I can get around what the little problem I'm having. So anyways, kind of a quick video. I haven't had a chance to get out here. As a matter of fact, I'm supposed to be out hauling the wifely unit around getting groceries, but I told her I got things to do this weekend. She's just gonna have to get by on her own. She's a good woman. She'll handle it, and when she gets home, then whatever. So I want to thank several people while I'm thinking about this, because if it wasn't for the generosity of untold people, the amount of people that have donated things to me is just off the scale, and it just humbles me. It really, seriously humbles me, the amount of generosity that people have shown me. I mean, in the first place, this machine was free. The guy was gonna junk it, and so I went and hauled it off and got it cleaned up and used it. I bought the vise. My friend Irish, God bless that man, for my birthday 2 years ago, a year before this last January, sent me a set of collets to fit this. I didn't even know they made such a thing. Sent me brand new 1/2 inch drill chuck, and God knows how many things that man sent me. And this particular end mill was donated to me by somebody that reads my little blog. Found out that I was kind of trying to teach myself this stuff, and actually went in his basement and got into his brother's toolbox and sent me a big box load of machinist tools, parts, end mills, and like that. This man's brother died in a car wreck in 1970, early 70s, and those tools had been sitting in the toolbox in the basement ever since. That's the kind of generosity that I'm talking about here, that people have sent me thousands of dollars worth of tools and machinery, and it's just mind-boggling. So I really I am very, very serious when I say thank you to everybody who's helped me out here. And now that they have done all this, now the entertaining part comes that I'm trying to figure out how to use any of it. So stick around. There'll be more fun and games. Hopefully I retain all my digits. And just wanted to kind of give you a quick update of what's going on around here. Appreciate you tuning in. So if you like what you see, please subscribe, like, share, whatever it is you do on the internet these days. And when I get this thing all figured out, I'll come back and we'll see if we can cut a keyway in this little shaft, because speaking of generosity, that's the reason that I'm wanting to cut the keys in this shaft. Another person that reads my blog, him and his friend went above and beyond with an incredible act of kindness. I don't know if I can get to it, but I will try here in a second. You see where the motor is on this unit here? I mean, it's adequate, it does what it wants, but one of my complaints since the day I got this thing is that it turns too fast when you're trying to use the mill. And if you want to change speeds, then you got to get in here and play with this mess, and I don't like playing with that mess. It's a pain in the butt. So this incredibly generous soul has already donated, I don't know how many end mills and things to me, but he showed up here a few weeks ago, him and his buddy, with that, and gave those to me. That is a 220 volt 3-phase motor, and that is a brand spanking new VFD that his buddy wired up for me. That is plug and play. I have the instruction, but I tested it, it's ready to go. And he gave that to me so that I can get rid of this belt setup on this thing and have variable speed forward and reverse. The only issue is that the physical size of that motor is way too big to be putting in here. The shaft height would be hitting on the edge of the cross slide. So the plan is, which is quite a little project. The plan is that I'm going to put a jack shaft here instead of where that motor is. This is the jack shaft. These are the bearings. I already had those. And where is my... Here's the first block that I cut off of that hunk of aluminum. And that is almost the exact perfect height this way, with those bearings on top and that shaft going through, as the center height of this motor right here. So then I can put the block, the pill bearings, the shaft where this is at, cut a hole in this table down here, you know, a slot, big slot in this table. I already got all the pulleys I need, and then mount that motor up underneath of here somehow, some way, and run a belt up to the jack shaft off the motor. It's quite the little project, and I don't have a lot of time, but you know, I don't have a lot of free time. There's always seems to be things I need to be doing. So he gave me that motor 3 weeks ago, I believe, and I just kind of been pecking away at this. And so today I told the old lady, you know, the wifely unit, you go shopping, I got things to do. And then I run into this issue where I don't have the height that I need. So that's where we're at. We're whacking away on another piece of aluminum. Gonna make a spacer block to go under this and get that thing jacked up, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned. Like I said, appreciate you. Appreciate you watching. And my extreme thanks to everybody who's donated everything to me. If you like it, come on back. There will be more. All right, bye.